Hey guys, what's up? It's the third night here, and welcome to episode 5 of the Road to Armadyls Staff. Now I do apologize. In this episode, I didn't manage to. This week I didn't manage to get as many trips done as previous weeks. The last few weeks anyway. The last few weeks I have managed to get on a lot more glacor trips than I've usually been able to do in the past. But yeah, this week I was only able to do 2.5 trips. Now you might be wondering, how can you do half a trip? I died. I tried the Steel Titan out, and yeah, obviously I was used to the Unicorn instead of the Steel Titan, so obviously the Steel Titan doesn't heal you like the Unicorn does, so I sort of got comboed, but there'll be more about that towards the end of this episode's video. So that was a bit sad, but yeah, it's also been because I've just been like really busy with bonus XP weekend stuff, where usually on the weekends and stuff I try and maybe do some glacor trips. And yeah, like also I've been like busy with the new series PVM Pro and some other stuff, so it was still actually a really good week's trips as well, though, because I did manage to get a lot more Armadyl shards. I think in previous weeks where I haven't done as many when I've done even more trips, I've ended up with less shards, and so it was pretty good this week. I'm pretty happy with the way it went. Now, I've been using the Void Elite setup to kill Glacors pretty much this entire series. Well, I have been. I've been using the Void Deflector as well, so that I can equip a ahrims robe top just for a bit more magic damage. But the full Elite Void stuff, like with the magic effect, is an extra 30% towards magic accuracy, so it doesn't actually boost magic damage very much, so, or if at all. So I wouldn't mind trying some different setups, and that's what I'll be doing towards the end of this series. I'm probably going to try doing it in ahrims, maybe hopefully next week, depends if I can get any drops and stuff, so I can get the ahrim set, but I should be able to get that. And I also want to test the robes of subjugation at Glacors. That way, it helps me get faster kills, but also helps you guys, so you guys sort of know what's the better setups and everything at Glacors. So that should be pretty cool. And I will add the robes of subjugation to the PVM Pro list. If you've already seen that video, hopefully you have, then you'd understand what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you should go watch it. But yeah, that should be really awesome. I've been hearing a lot of good ratings about the reviews, about the robes of subjugation, and like about people preferring that over Virtus here. So obviously Virtus is like what I always thought was the best magic armor, but yeah, I think I'll definitely have to try the robes of subjugation then. Now the majority of these clips have been with my unicorn, and there is like a few clips at the end of the episode with me using the Steel Titan, because obviously all these ones at least were before the bonus XP weekend, so I didn't have 99 summoning then, so I was just using the unicorn. And it was pretty cool to try out the Steel Titan at the end. It was really good actually. I ended up dying, and I had at least 10 to 15 minutes left of overload as I died. So, and I usually just go on 40-minute trips just to keep it quick, and so I don't have to use up many supplies and stuff. It's easy to bank and like get back and forth from Glacors. So I decided that I'll just keep doing 40-minute trips, and I managed to get a lot of kills with the Steel Titan. Like I managed to get a total of 21, and that was in 30 minutes. So that's pretty good, considering that's like, well, I'm happy with that. I'm not actually sure if it's pretty good, but I'm definitely happy with that, because I haven't used Titan before, obviously, so it'll take a while for me to get used to it. And but when I do, it should be good. Apparently you're meant to be able to get up to 60 kills per hour and Glacors with the Steel Titan, so I'll definitely be trying my best to do that. I'm probably gonna go on some more trips, aiming at 60-minute trips, and maybe bring some overload flasks and stuff, and so I can just last a bit longer. And I really want to test that out, see if I can get to 60 kills an hour, see if I can maybe even get more than that, but it'll be a while until I'm actually fully used to the Steel Titan before I can like actually go and do that, I reckon. But yeah, once I get used to it, it should prove to be even faster and more efficient. Although when I've been using the unicorn, obviously you don't have to pay like that much for scrolls or anything. Like the scrolls you need for a steel titan. Okay, so clips on screen of me using this steel titan now. The scrolls used for steel titan are a lot more expensive. Like I bought 1k steel titan scrolls. I forget what they're actually called, and that cost me about 600k or so. And I never remember paying that much for unicorn healing scrolls, so it definitely is a lot more expensive, so that's something to factor in. And there also is like a lot more like multitasking, but multitasking doesn't even matter because, you know, that's, who cares if you're going to get a faster kill with more multitasking, obviously you're going to want to do that. So that was my one shard of Armadale from my half of a trip. And this next clip is me getting comboed out. Basically the way I'd been doing it is I wasn't using the safe spot like I usually do with the unicorn, and that was just because the steel titan would get stuck on the other side, and it got a bit more messy. But I think I might try going back there and see how I go and see whether I can get it working with the steel titan. But basically I would get the I'd attack the enduring minion, get that to come up, then I would get my steel titan on the sapping minion, and I would get that to do some specials. So I was getting some good combos out there. Not really sure, like I just kept getting comboed by the minions, but I also did sip an overload brew. An overload dosed, and that just absolutely stuffed me up because I had to change to magic, and then yeah, I just got comboed. So that was pretty funny. I sort of like, I was like just looking through my inventory and stuff and like changing between prayers and everything, and so yeah, I wasn't really like focusing. And then the next thing that happened was I'd just been in the like Tazha area. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, and I've never actually died in the, like after I've been through that area, so I had no idea like sort of where I was and where the bank was. I mean, I wasn't really worried because I know there's like 3 banks in the Tazahar area, but at the same time, like how hard can it be to find one of those 3 banks? And then I went and got my world map out. Of course, it was on the RuneScape surface. It wouldn't show me anything of like where I was actually in the Tazahar area, so you'd have to actually look that up. But I couldn't be bothered. I thought I'd be able to find it without. But eventually I did end up finding that. But yeah, I'll have to get my enhanced Excalibur and stuff back. That won't be hard. Nothing really lost dying there. Obviously, if I was going to lose something, then I probably wouldn't have died. I probably would have like brought a teleport or something. But you know, Glacors are so easy to get back to, and you know, it should be fine. So that was a bit of fun. It was really great testing out the Steel Titan. I do definitely like it a lot more than the Unicorn. I can definitely see it getting me a lot more kills now, and it should be really interesting to use, especially even when I get the ahrims and stuff. That should provide me with more defense. Anyway, here's the episode total carnage report. So I did get a total of 75 glacor kills and 12 shards, so that is way above average for 75 glacor kills. Usually you would have to do at least 120 according to the average of 1 per 10 kills. No other special drops, and here we've got the series total, 639, oh my gosh, 639 glacor kills total, 59 shard count. So I have definitely made a lot of progress with the shards, sorry, and I'm well and truly over the halfway mark now, but I am definitely wanting a boot drop. I will be so happy when I get a boot drop. I think the drop rate's meant to be about 1 every 500 glacor kills, but you know, I've had friends and stuff who've got it with a lot less glacor kills than that, so I think I'm well and truly on par with getting a boot drop. I think they're way overdue for a boot drop. That's the way it feels anyway. So hopefully I get a boot drop next week. Anyway, this has been episode 5 of Road to Armadyls Staff. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next week.